I feel like we're in like Step Up Revolution right now. Like they're about to dance. They're about to like dance in the street, like they're going like. If anyone knows the Steps Up, that scene where they danced in the water, that was everything.
I will never forget this. Actually, speaking of, welcome to So Finance Chit the Chat. Anyway, so I just because we're gonna forget. I remember the first time I ever watched one of those films was Let Me Take You There. Take us there. That was me like shimmering to the past. We just
traveled. If you guys,
I'm shimmering to the past. Was the summer of 2022. Now I'm doubting myself.
Uh-oh.
It could have been 21. No, I think it was 22. Summer of 2022. I'm hanging out with all of the Steele sisters. It was me, Olivia, Sophie, and Elowen. And we're having the most magical day. We went to Rebecca, like the vineyard place, had the time of our
Elowen
lives.
got drunk off her ass. We had to leave because Elowen would not stop giggling, like drunkenly. Yep. She looked underaged. Like the way that this girl got wine drunk.
100%. Yes. But I remember, like, we were just hanging out, just having the time of our lives.
Was that the day we went swimming too?
Yes, that's the day we went swimming. We went swimming in the James. So fun. And then at night, we were like, what movie should we watch? And I don't remember who decided this, but someone was like, we should watch Step Up 2. And I was like, I've never seen any of the Step Ups. And so the first one I ever watched was actually that second one, where he's like, they just hating on you because you dope. Still one of the greatest.
Still the best line in cinema. Why did that win awards? Don't hate on the Step Ups. Were some of them or all of them as the caliber of all of them? No. But some good ass fucking movies.
They really were. Well, because I remember then we watched 3 and I was like, major letdown. It was not the same. It was not as good. But then by myself, a few years later, I watched number 1. And it's a good movie.
I like number 1.
This is good. Yeah, I was like, this is fun. But number
Camille
2 will
and
always
forever.
Yeah, no, kind of like number 2 will sort of always live in my heart because I will just never forget watching that water scene with the lights. And I was like, this is crazy. Oh my gosh. Now I'm like gonna go look up that scene after this and I'm gonna watch it.
Chitters.
So good.
Get on that shit.
Like, that makes me want to be a dancer. Like, why am I not a dancer?
That made me wish, like, just be angry. I was so... awkward, you know? Or like the Slurpee scene. Do you remember that? What movie is that? When they, maybe that's 1 and that's why, like where they take the Slurpees and they're over the subway grate and that's fucking magical, dude. Cinematic masterpiece. And they spit it out and the wind's going so it takes it up.
I do remember that.
Like their
now I like want to go back and watch that because I haven't watched that film since then. Maybe I should save it and we'll watch it at Christmas. Let's make Zach watch it with us.
Yes, let's make Zach. Okay, speaking of, we're just like full in media here. I'm trying. I mean, I will succeed. I need to get him on the Stranger Things shit because finale.
He'll literally just have to sit there and stare at a wall or something, or just pretend like he knows what's going on.
No, I was like, don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me like this.
You
like,
know, if he shows up to New Year's and he has not watched it, Bridger, Lori, everyone's gonna like read.
I said, I was like, do you want to be like heckled? Do you want to be like back at square one? Like, ooh, you don't fit in here.
It's gonna be bad.
Like, my family is not the type, y'all. We're not gonna be like, oh, it's okay. It's like, no, conform or die. Sorry.
No, it's true. That's actually gonna be hilarious if he shows up and he hasn't seen it. Lori and Bridger will take him out. Just them two.
It's not gonna go over well.
It's not.
I don't know why he just like there's no like motivation to watch it. So I need to. Yeah. I think, but once he's hooked, I think he'll get it. He'll get it. He just.
I was about to say, I don't really know. I can give him a pep talk if you want, but
maybe it's needed. Just like, and I will say for his credit, and all the people who, if you know, you know, you're gonna be like, good. He got me on Attack on Titan because I had never seen it, and I was like, no desire to watch it. I was like, I don't want to watch this anime weirdness. I'm like an anime hater. And because Olivia would always watch it, and I'd be like, what a freak.
Do you watch
sorry.
it now?
I'm sorry, everyone. I get it.
Luke and Bridger are going to lose their minds. They're going to lose their minds. That's funny.
It's something that I have been watching a lot, though, while high. And
okay.
I don't recommend it, actually. It's really freaky to watch people, like, get gnashed.
Well, and also, as you said a few weeks ago, though, you already are, like, not a chill high person. So
No, so I don't know why I keep doing it, because I'm like, this is funny.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, I don't know why you do that to yourself.
Why do I do that to myself? That's a great question. Anyway, overall, though, I'm really enjoying it. I'm liking it. Character development, go Aaron Yeager.
Yeah, no, like, Bridger and Luke always told me it was fantastic, but I'm still not on the anime train. No, I haven't seen it. I still have never watched an anime show. Have not done it. Not for any particular reason. I just, like, I will not turn it on by myself. Ever. Like, I just know I won't. And
you know,
so
actually,
for me,
I get that.
I think if I were ever going to watch it, it would have to be someone that, like, for example, honestly, I think if Olivia ever was like, I want to watch this show with you, I'd be like, I will do that for you because I love you. And then maybe I would love it. And I think maybe I would. But it's kind of one of those,
here's
like...
the thought. What about K-pop Demon Hunters? You could try that on your own.
I could. Again, it's one of those things where I'm like, I just know I won't, even though I know it's good. People have told me it's good. It's just like, I like can't turn on an anime thing by myself.
Busy
I just
Persuasion.
Can't.
She's too busy.
Yeah, although I did put a pause on that. I did put a pause on that because I was at church on Sunday. And there's this awesome couple there who I just, like, think is incredible. And they're super outdoorsy. They went and hiked the Camino, like, for 5 days this spring, which is it's like a 500-mile trail that goes through France and Spain. And it's a dream of mine to backpack it. I just think it would be so fun. And he was like, hey, I just read the most incredible book. I'm not a crier. I sobbed multiple times in this book. It's so good. I have it right here, so I'll just show it to you. It's called I'll Push You. And it is about, listen here. Me and you, okay? Listen here. Someday, this is going to be us if one of us gets paralyzed. Because
Ansley.
one of the friends, look at this picture. Can you see it?
It is a woman, someone pushing someone in a wheelchair.
It's two men who are best friends. Okay. One of them is paralyzed, and they really want to see the Camino. And the other friend says, I'll push you. So he literally pushes this friend in a wheelchair 500 miles. And so I said, I'm going to pause everything I'm reading. I'm going to read it right now, and then I'll let you know how it is.
Is it based on a true story?
Yes.
Stop! I was hoping that wasn't the case. God, that's so weird.
Wait, why? I like it
that's
when
even
human
sadder.
beings are kind. No, that's sweet. It's kind. That's why I said this is going to be us. If one of us was paralyzed, that I think we would do that. If you were like,
hey,
do it
girl.
For me?
Well, that might actually be a reality because if I go blind, you know, because I couldn't hike if I was blind. You'd just have to guide me or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true, but you don't really like to hike.
I would do it for the vibes then. Okay. If I went blind, I feel like I would become a different person.
That's so fair,
I can't
actually.
See.
Yeah. No, that's so fair. I would read aloud to you all the time. I'd call you every day and read aloud to you. That's what I do.
Thank you.
But also, you could just listen to audiobooks, I guess.
No, I would totally. I would pull the blind card. I would be a bitchy blind person. I would be like, Zach, you have to. I'm sorry, I'm blind. Zach, I can't. Can you just make dinner every night? I'm blind. Like,
okay.
I become the worst.
There's this reminded me of us because I was chatting to this couple at my small group. Like, well, I need to use like general terms at my Bible study group. Is that general enough for anyone to understand?
What even is a small group? I don't even know what that is.
Yes, you do. You've been a part of a small group.
I know, but I was always like, what are we doing here? Like, small. Who made up these terms? Like,
I don't know. Anyway,
it's a Bible study,
group.
right?
It's like, yeah, it's a Bible study group. So we like have dinner together. We study the Bible together. We pray together. Yada yada yada. Anyway, there's this couple there who's super, super cool. And I asked them the other week, I was like, do you guys like to read? What do you like to read? And the husband said, no, I hate, like, reading books. Like, I like listening to them, but I hate reading them. He said, I think I've read 3 in my entire life that I can remember. And I was like, oh my gosh. But apparently his wife loves to read. So she reads aloud and he loves it. So he'll sit and she reads aloud. And I was like, oh my gosh. I know. And here's the thing. You know what I said? I was like, I think reading aloud to each other as adults is one of the most beautiful things you could do. One.
We've said it and we'll say it again.
We've said it and we'll say it again. 2, I think it is such a form of love to like sit there and like read to someone. And so I told them about when we read Dune together. And I was like, it is genuinely one of my favorite memories of being an adult. I was like, it was just wonderful. And all of our guest readers, we had like guest readers that would come and read with us. Shout out Elowen, shout out Jonathan.
Like, imagine this. You go over to someone's house, okay? You go over to have a normal
This was actually
evening,
crazy. This was
and then
crazy.
you have these 2 crazy ass bitches that live together, and they're just like, wah, wah, wah. And then you're trying to chill and have an evening. You're like, yeah, we might watch a movie. Who knows? Whatever normal things you do at someone's house.
Nope.
Suddenly they're in front
Not
of
in
you,
this
and they're
house.
like shoving a book in your face, and they're like, read to us, read to us, read to us. Like, what's? I have to imagine like the people who were like, what?
But I think they were
You
fine.
loved it.
I
You
think
loved
Ellen
it.
and Jonathan loved it. They ate it up. Here's the other thing, though, that was even crazier, is not only did we say read to us, but we said read Dune to us in the middle of the book where they have no idea what's going on. So they're literally jumping in. It was like, oh, we're on page 541. Here you go. And it was like...
You loved it.
What?
You
So,
loved it.
anyway, we had a great time, though. It was so fun.
That
I
was a
loved
fun
that.
time. It
was a
honestly,
beautiful
and
moment.
it stems from both our moms, shout out moms, being
Shout
great
out
ass
Sue and Laura.
moms. And I have so
true.
many fond memories of just laying in our living room, just laying on a rug, like we're in the fucking 1800s. The fire's burning. All of us kids are just like perched upon, draped across the furniture like Victorian kings and queens, listening as our mother reads to us in the fire. And that was actually what happened. We read like the Narnia books.
Yep.
We read Inkheart books that way. She would just read to us, and it was a freaking vibe. Thanks, Mom.
I just still love it. Like they're one
It's
of my
comforting.
favorite
It's so
things.
comforting.
Actually, speaking of reading
Speaking
aloud,
of.
one of my favorite things as an English teacher is that we do read alouds in class, right? Because we read like 4 novels throughout the year. So, like, I read aloud to them. And also, I let them, like, take turns. I'm like, who wants to read today? And then basically, I get read to in English class. And it's awesome. I mean, I still have to be, like, brain on. Because then I have to be like, now let's talk about this question relating to the text. But I do love it. Like, and there is one child who I currently have who just has, like, the most incredible read aloud voice. And I was talking with some other teachers today. Like,
I love a read aloud
if
voice.
this kid... I would love it if this kid just read aloud all the time. You know, like, they're just great. They're just, like, so freaking fantastic. So, there you
And
go.
like reading, it's something, I don't know, just 16-year-olds, all the 16-year-olds who were listening to this podcast, let us know. Do people read aloud anymore in school? Like, I remember we had to. Like, it was like, okay, let's take turns and, like, go read around. And you would count and you'd be like, okay, this is going
What
to be
do I
my
have to
section.
read?
All right, let me read
Yeah.
this section so I know what everything I'm going to say and I don't sound like I'm illiterate.
Yep.
But I
Yep.
hope they're still doing that because, like, it is an important skill to, like, let's make sure everyone knows how to read. No, like, not hating, but, like, you hear the stories of, like, kids that graduate high school and it's like, let's make sure everyone knows how to read.
Oh, no, that 100%.
Read out loud and, like, yeah.
Yeah. No, that 100%
Yeah.
happens. That definitely still happens. But, yeah.
Boo. Speaking of Victorian... Okay, speaking of... As I edit these, I realized we nonstop say speaking of and anyway. Both of us
really?
are constantly like, anyway. And then like, blah, blah, blah. And speaking of, like, and it's become, it's kind of nice though in a way because it's become a way I know that we're about to transition. So I can like easily cut if I need to. Because if I can scroll and find like you saying anyway, I'm like, oh, we can cut things before here if we need to.
That is so funny.
We say that shit. We're like, yeah.
Okay.
And half
Honestly,
the time,
though,
we're saying "speaking of," and it's not related. We're just like, we're here talking, and I go, "Speaking of reading aloud," and it's like, wait, where did that come from? We just say it to say what we want.
I was about to say, there could be worse transitions, though.
There could be.
Speaking of in any way, I think those are kind of...
Therefore.
Therefore.
Hitherunto. You know what I mean? And
we should do that one. Hitherunto.
Hitherunto.
That would be incredible.
I'm gonna say two things right here. I'm about to segue into something that I watched that's nostalgic, and speaking of just like the Victorian, like, but also I just want to let everyone know, if you've made it this far, just in case you didn't know it yet, I'm Sophie, that's Ansley, and we're best friends, and we sit here and talk. I feel like we don't say this, and sometimes we have to think of people that come in. Just a poor little German that clicks on this in episode 6 and is like, who are these girls?
That's why we decided
we
needed to say, where's our intro? We needed to say, welcome to Sofinance Chit the Chat. We're two best friends since birth, Prit and
Since birth.
That's why we decided we needed to say that for people who were jumping in the middle.
In case y'all didn't know us. In case, I feel like there's several where they could just be like, what's going on?
No, 100%.
I have my doctorate in people relations, and Ansley's an FBI agent. So if you guys are interested in those categories, you have to look. Stop looking like that.
Looking like what?
Like we're lying.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She goes, We're not. We're just regular girls. Anyway, so... Speaking of...
Kind of not, though, also. Like, if you think
I'm not
about
like
the
other
general...
girls.
Okay, but
I'm
seriously,
different.
if you think about the normal population in the United States, okay, let's take some percentages, right?
Sure.
And one, I say I'm a teacher overseas, and you say I'm an actress in LA. That is, like, very niche. Ooh, I feel like those are very niche places to be. You know? Like, I don't think that is very, like... I'm in marketing, or like I'm in communications, or whatever people do. I don't know.
Whatever those people do in the world.
Whatever people do. I don't know what people do.
Whatever normal people do. I don't know. But on top of that, a very cool, relatable, fun actress in LA, and a very cool, down-to-earth, fun teacher. Okay? You have to like that.
You're relatable and I'm down to earth. Those are the things that we've got going for us. And we're both cool and fun.
Cool and fun. It's all I want to be in life.
Cool and fun.
I watched Pride and Prejudice 2 days ago. And
Keira Knightley?
That one, of course. I don't waste my time with anything else.
Just
the Pride and Prejudice haters are going to come up in here. But I'm sorry. Is it, because it's the other one, is it that one where all the girls rave because he has the wet shirt? There's one where the girls rave, and it's a Jane Austen one. I think it's that one. But it's the other version.
Is it the BBC one?
I think. And there's a wet shirt moment that the girls free. Understandably so. I can't get over. I love this movie so much for a couple of different reasons. Number one is now being the cinematic, like, artist that I am. I mean, I do. I just recognize shots now where I'm like, this was so well shot. And the way this camera is moving through the ballroom to establish, like, the party, and you feel like you're the one walking through. Like, what a storytelling device that was chosen there. Because now you realize on the back end of it, like, someone had to sit in a meeting and be like, wouldn't it be fun if, like, we got to, like, get all the party guests and we follow Mrs. Bennet around as she slowly gets drunker and drunker throughout the party, and, like, let's make sure we get to walk through the whole house so they can see the splendor of it and all that. And okay, well, let's make sure, like, that's not usually in the script. Like, the cinematographer and or the director have to say, like, okay, I want to zoom in on his hand right here as he's just touched hers, and, like, let's get that shot. So you can really tell the story there. And I think they just did a beautiful job with that. And it's a beautifully shot movie. The soundtrack in itself, oh my god, best movie soundtrack ever. I will still always put that on when I'm stressed. And then just the acting is so good. Like I love you. I love you. Oh my god, stop. And then on top of all that, it's just so nostalgic. There was several times where I was just randomly like crying because I was like, oh my god, like every time we put this on, it was like the ultimate shit's about to go down. This is girls' night. We're watching Pride and Prejudice, yes! And I just, so like, true. So many times I watched that with mom and the sisters, or, like, in college, it's like, let's watch Pride and Prejudice. Let's just be girly and cute.
No, that's so true. And the thing is, I mean, obviously, I don't have, what did you say, the cinematic artistry? Is that what you just said? I don't have that to go with it. Whatever you just said.
Did I say that? Something. Ew.
Whatever you said, I don't have that, but I genuinely think it is very popular and has stayed very popular for a reason, right? Like, there are some movies that are very popular and they stay popular for a very long time because they are beautiful, well-made movies, and Keira Knightley Pride and Prejudice is just one of those movies. It just is. It's so, like you said, it's visually stunning. It is auditorily stunning. It is just like artistically stunning. I mean, in every single, it's just beautiful. It's just a beautiful film.
I think for my own like self, I was like, I'm trying to think of one that a movie that happened recently, and of course there are. I just like, I'm not thinking of one. I just feel like it's rarer, and there's like. And of course, if it's like a rom-com, that's just usually not the style of it. But I feel like a lot of times, like, that's missed. And like, it's just like, let's shoot this movie. And it's like, oh, let's not forget, like, what am I trying to say? I sound stupid. But, like, those types of shots, or, like, I remember when I watched, is it Goodfellas for the first time, that shot where they're running through the restaurant in the kitchen. And I feel like a lot of movies, like, currently, they would have just been like, yeah, let's go inside. And then you cut to them at the table having the conversation. Yeah, right, I feel like a lot of movies are just, it's so quick now. Or even Weapons that just came out. There's this scene where they speak in the bar, and it's just a long scene of dialogue, just them talking. And I think it's a very powerful scene because, like, yeah, you kind of forget. It's like, these scenes, sadly, like, don't happen anymore. I feel like a lot of, like, box office movies these days are like just focused on like, all right, let's get to the action, like let's move here, we can cut that out, that's just them talking, we just need a line there, you know? Where it's like, sometimes, I don't know, at least for me, it's like, I do want like the slowness and the build and like the
realness. No, 100%,
and let's watch them walk through the restaurant. That's so
and
fun.
I feel like that's important, you know? And like, I haven't seen this show, but I was just talking with someone about, I know everyone's blowing up about adolescence, right? But I was just talking with someone about that show, and they were telling me that, like, every episode is kind of like a one-shot sort of deal. Like, it just kind of follows the whole time, and I think that's
why people are going crazy about it.
Like, wild, right?
How
Very
hard
Hitchcock.
Is that? Yeah.
Very Hitchcock. I was like, that's super interesting. But I agree, like, most of my favorite films, I think, are ones, I would call it, like, again, I'm no expert on this, but I feel like the term I would use is giving the film room to breathe. Like, it's not constantly something's going on.
I don't want to be stimulated. Give me some.
Like, yeah, like, as I think you just need, like, as an audience member as well, like, watching it, you want that. You crave that, like, room to just sit with it and breathe with it for a second versus, yeah, movies that are just like boom, 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 boom. Like, I don't enjoy those as much, I think.
I mean, maybe we're just freaking old now, though. Because you have to think, I feel like that all came about because of, like, the TikTok age era where it was like, no, we need everything to move so fast, so quickly.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know anymore. I mean, I talk to, like, kids these days. Ew, I am old. I mean, I do. I have, like, 18-year-old friends at work, and it is weird. They're like, no, I don't really watch TV anymore. I'm like, what?
Yeah, right.
And they're like, no, I just watch TikTok. I'm like, you don't watch movies? Like, and I am really like, fuck, cinema's dead. But
yeah, that's scary. I hope not. I still love a good movie, man. I still love it. Like,
because we're the boomers now. Like, we're the ones that are, we appreciate.
Well, I'm a get them all, and I will continue to watch them. Because I was just talking, with some people, like, what are some of my favorite films of all time? I'm listing them off, and I'm just getting, like, beautiful warm feelings in my body. I was just like, oh, I just love these films. Like, and I will never get tired of watching them. I'll never get tired of it.
Like, what is the oh my God, Robin Williams, Dead Poets Society. Like,
I listed that one. I literally said that one. I was like, Dead Poets Society, Good Will Hunting, About Time, Lord of the Rings. Like, I'm just listing off these films that are just like,
life besides art and beauty?
Yeah,
like that. Right. Those are the reasons for living.
Yeah.
And that's
honestly, after having that conversation, I was like, I want to go watch Dead Poets Society and just sob my eyes out.
I can't again. Fun story, you guys. We have me and Ansley, and then our two best friends from college. Shout out Megan Kirsten. Have like a Marco Polo video group chat. I need to go back and delete that video. Honestly. That's like, talk about unhinged. Don't.
I showed that to my family and every single one of them was dying laughing. They're like, this is so
You showed my mental breakdown to your family? What the fuck? Are you kidding? No? Ansley! What? That was a private, vulnerable moment. Of me, basically, I watched you're done. I watched Dead Poets Society, you guys, unprepared. I had sue me. I didn't know anything about the movie. I had no idea about it. Okay, I had no idea. I just knew it was like this movie that everyone talked about, Dead Poets Society.
It's incredible.
And it has like best all-star cast. So I was like, I need to watch this movie. But I think I never watched it because I did know it. Someone was always like, yeah, it's a tragic movie. Like, so, and I hate that shit. I don't like being sad. I'm always sad. So I don't need to put more sadness on. I'm always fighting to be happy. Fuck. And I get to the end of this movie, and if you know, you know. If you've seen it, I won't spoil, but it's tragic. Tragic to the point that really the credits have rolled. And I don't remember actually crying that hard in a movie. Like, there's like, oh my God. And then there's like, when you're viscerally sobbing, like you've just been broken up with, sobbing, like, like the sounds of sobbing, like actual, like, the people who are listening hate me. I'm sorry. I couldn't stop crying. The credits were done, and I was still sobbing. And these bitches had told me, yeah, watch that movie. I got on there, and I was so mad. I was scream crying.
Movie. I was like, stop it right now. Stop it right now. You know this is an incredible movie, and you know that you loved it as an actress and as a lover of art. You know
I'll never watch it again.
But you loved it.
Me.
No, you loved it.
It's a relationship. It's a relationship that you'll always look back and be like, yeah, that was a good one. Am I brokenhearted for life now? Because that guy cheated on me, or we're now broken up, or like whatever. Yeah.
I think
Did it make me who I am today? Maybe. Do I want to always have a hole in my heart now, though? No.
I would put that movie in my top 10. God. Like, I just love. Did you actually see what I said for our letter loop?
Yes.
Speaking of that, yeah. I thought that was a banging answer, actually.
What was it? What was the question again?
I'll tell you, because I'll tell you.
As if me and Ansley didn't get enough of each other, we also have set up between, we call ourselves the Stoughton Sissies, because it's my sisters and then Ansley, and we have, instead of like sending each other letters, we have what's called a letter loop.
Which we have also done in the past, but it now no longer works.
Elowen kind of, it was hard. It's hard to write a letter, send it, keep all the other letters.
It's not.
So we got an automated platform that sends us an email.
Unless you live in Kosovo, so then
that's hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so now we just fill out a little newsletter for each other, and it blasts out a newsletter. It's so genuinely, I would highly recommend
one of the things
with
that
your friends or family.
Joy. Yes.
If you have anyone who is not in your life right now, who you still miss and want connection with, I highly recommend Letterloop. This is
Which
an ad
is
for
funny
Letterloop.
though.
Letterloop sponsor us.
Yeah, true. Ad for Letterloop. But also it's funny because I talk to all three of you on a regular basis, and who do I do the Letterloop with? People I talk to on a regular basis.
Well, here's the thing about Letterloop is like sometimes you don't. It's fun to ask questions you wouldn't like normally ask in a conversation.
I was just about to say that. Anyway, so the question that was asked, and I loved this question. I don't remember who asked it. It was like, what mentor, like who would you pick if you could pick a fictional mentor or something like that? And I picked the teacher from Dead Poet Society. His name is Keating, Mr. Keating. I don't remember his first name. I looked it up. Yeah. But I chose him because I was like, I just think that movie captures like what every teacher wants to be. Like every teacher wants to be Mr. Keating, but like most of the time you'll never have the opportunity to be that person.
How do you be that cool?
Well, right, exactly. I'm like, oh, Captain, my captain, how do you get to that spot? Like, what?
Anyway, Ansley.
I'm not, but I appreciate you saying that. Anyway, so, yeah, I picked him because it was just, like, amazing teacher and just, like, amazing human being. Like, a wonderful, incredible, inspiring human being.
True that.
Anyway.
I picked Gandalf the Grey because...
I was surprised about that, actually.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I loved your answer, though. No? I just, like... I don't know.
Listen to them well. I feel like I would listen to a wizard, though. I'd be like,
no, you would.
What did I say? I said he's like gentle, he's kind, he's genuine, but he'll slap you around if you need to be. And that's the kind of mentor I need.
No, that's so true.
Full of a toque.
Yeah. That was actually
kind of on point.
Spot on.
Kind
Even
of
the accent. That was crazy.
Am I an impersonator? Like what?
Maybe this
Olivia
needs to become your new niche thing.
I feel like I'm kind of good at it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if exposed. Olivia put Aslan, which I think is also a good one. I don't really want a talking lion in my ear, just personal. Do you remember what Elwyn put? I don't remember
put Elwyn put Marmee from Little Women.
Oh,
like
that's
whatever.
a good
What's her first name? Mom March, but that's not her name.
Marmee.
Mrs. Marmee is Mrs. March. Yeah, I was like, I don't know what her first name is actually.
What else? Comment below who you think would be a good mentor. Who you would want as your fictional mentor.
Yeah.
Or does it have to be fictional? Or I guess
yes,
you could
it said fictional.
Oh, it said fictional.
It has to be fictional.
And that's the rules of the letter loop. I don't make them. Okay?
Yeah, that's what the question said.
Speaking of boomers.
Speaking of,
we might have to cut this out. I don't know. Is she gonna be mad at me? You let me know. I just got a text from my mom that said, "True story. I tried to leave an love you too comment on your podcast. And when I sent it, it came up, Sophia Noel, so it looked like you loved yourself. Oh my. Obviously, I deleted it." What?
I don't understand.
I don't either. I think because of like, who knows what happened and mom and my technology, I think what happened is long ago in the land
in a galaxy
before time,
far, far away.
I created a Spotify account for high school, and I'm pretty sure what happened is my mom adopted this Spotify account.
I see.
Because whatever, and then I went on to premium. I got like a new thing, but I think I'm pretty sure it's still technically it may be under my email, Mom. So I think her username is technically Sophia Noel.
So
she commented on our podcast, but it looked like I myself was like, "I love you."
Love you. That's funny.
So funny.
Oh my
Mom,
gosh,
get your own
that.
Spotify. Anyway. I freaking love that though. Apparently,
Incredible.
I don't know what happened. I think it's if you log on first. Apparently it was like not okay. We switched sides.
I saw Jackson's comment. I'm
Shit.
sorry, Jackson.
I'm sorry.
So I'm realizing I logged on first again. So this might be messed up.
And all we are is looking for just like safety in our lives, just like comfortableness. The least we can do is provide them with that, and we ruined it.
And you know what I will
me.
say?
That's
Shout
my
out to
fault.
Jackson because he's commented on this like every week. So impressed.
It's giving like big time chitter. You know,
big time chitter.
It's giving big time chitter. I'm also right before we leave the letter loop, I'm going to steal. I mean, isn't that what all music and art is about? Share time, share with your friends, let them know, pass it on. The one I think it's Elwyn's song she attached in the letter loop. Yes. I listened to it this morning. Did you listen to it?
Yes, I have.
So good.
So good.
Already love let me make sure I'm saying all the words.
Is it about to be on our playlist?
I think so, baby.
I think so.
St. Paul and the Broken Bones. Already, I love that band.
Yeah.
Is this a new song of theirs? Did I miss that?
I don't know, but I'd never heard it before.
I hadn't heard it either, which is why I was
yes. I'm going to go with maybe yes.
How would they know? I'm going to the album right now. 2025, yes.
There you go. Okay, yeah, I was about to say I'd never heard it.
Fall Moon, St. Paul and the Broken Bones. It's good.
It's a good one.
I'm sure y'all have, because you're cool people. If you haven't been listening to St. Paul and the Broken Bones, though, get on your shit. That needs to be done. Do you have any music?
Recs.
Do you have any recommendations?
No, I don't think so. All I've been listening to is Red Rising. Every single time I'm listening to something, it's Red Rising. Oh, I'm close. I'm almost done. I'm really close to done. Yeah.
Okay,
really
everybody.
Close. It's good.
And here's your warning. Spoilers.
Okay, so yeah,
also,
maybe
though,
skip.
I think, Mom and Jonathan are on it now, too.
I know. So
we're
Bridger,
forming a
Kirsten,
cult.
Lori, John, everybody's reading it. I was like,
cult. Get on the cult.
I love it.
Get on the cult train. Okay, skip. So what's going on?
So what's
happening?
Dude, things are getting crazy. So basically, what's happening right now? Well, so many things since last week because I've listened to so many hours of it. But where they're at right now is Darrow's just like up in everybody's business.
Isn't he
just
such a badass bitch?
Out.
Such
he
a
is
badass
all
bitch.
over the place. He's teamed up with Mustang. Love. I was hoping that was going to happen. I was like, this is a match made in heaven. We love it. Also, he said, Proctor's, get out my way.
Sorry,
he said,
bye.
I'm taking over your castle. I'm taking your flag, which means you have to get out of Olympus. Like, so many good things. Just
I love
wow.
that part. That was the part,
so
I think, where I was truly like, I want to read this forever. Because you think it's going to go one way. You're like, oh, it'll be the class. They'll form alliance. Like Hunger Games. They'll form alliances. They'll try to win. Like, boo, boo, boo. And he said, actually, no. I'm going straight to the top.
The part where he was like, oh my gosh, this part gave me chills, actually. So good. When one of the people in his tribe, army, whatever we're calling that, like, is being gross and is, like, doing awful things. And then he said, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to whip him 20 lashes, right? And then he goes, all right, now you're going to whip me. And I'm like, what? I was just, but also love the undertones in there, right? Like, so many undertones going on of like, let's think about this a little bit, right? Like, okay, like, leadership, bonding with one another, creating trust, like, all of those things were just very, I think the reason I got chills in that scene is it was just, like, very, very, I don't know, like, just pointed at so many different things that I was like, man, if I were reading this with someone right now, I'd want to stop and have book club for like 2 hours and talk about these topics.
I mean, it just gets more and more, especially like the themes I've noticed is like, at what point is war, like, when is it ever enough, and like what is, like, what's worth the cost of peace? I mean, I feel like that's been a theme of so many, but
sure, but I think it's a theme. Yeah, but I think it's a theme in so many things because it's so relevant, right? Like, there's always conflict happening,
and you can always find a rebellion to put down, right? You can always be like, well, that place isn't good, we should go help them. Right.
Hello.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. I am so confident that by next week I'm going to be done with it and well into the second one. So
get on it, y'all. Like,
we're
trying to help you.
Finished Warbreaker?
I did finish it.
How'd you feel about it?
Warbreaker, it's kind of what I said last week, but all times 2, where it was finally like, duh. Like, I felt like an idiot. And I was like, all of this makes sense. What a beautiful lead up. I see where all these beautiful little Easter eggs were leading to. Bing, bam, bomb.
Bing, bam, boom.
So, yeah. It was cute.
Yay!
I liked it.
Warbreaker.
It was a fun little end.
So fun.
I'm waiting on Zach to finish so we can move on. In the meantime, which, pending it's Zach's turn to pick, so, which is kind of, I guess, rude because I kind of picked for him. In the meantime, though, I started reading, Brandon recommended that series today.
Oh, okay.
So I just started reading that, and either Zach can pick his own thing, or he can be like, oh, I maybe want to read this with you.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah. There you go.
At my level, I'm a reader.
Okay, do you remember? I don't remember what it's called. I know I should know what it's called.
Let me find it. It's called something about swords.
I've literally read the series, and
You read the whole series? Okay.
Yeah, I've read the whole thing. It was good. I've read the whole thing, and I don't remember what it's called.
Theft of Swords by Michael J. Sullivan.
There you go.
Yes, very cute.
Yes.
1 second. Pause. Subject line, I am a big fan from is Johanna or Joanna?
Yo-Yo!
From Yo-Yo Felber. Hey there. As I am listening to your newest episode, I was going to tell you that I am a huge fan of yours. You might never see this email and won't answer because you just received so many DMs. Stop it, Yo-Yo. But
She's incredible.
But this is little Yo-Yo from Switzerland trying to reach out to my heroes.
Oh, I love her so much. Yo-Yo, I love you. Shout out.
Here would be my question of the week. If your whole life would be put in a book, what would the book title be? That's a good one, Yo-Yo.
What a great question. I might have to think about it, though. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Right, we could do it next week.
I want to come up with a good one.
Yeah.
I'm going to come up with it, and next week I'm going to answer that question. I'm going to really think about it. I'll put some time and energy into it.
Oh, shoot. Luke also, guys, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed by your fan mail. Luke of the Draw also said, I would like to formally say that I would love to be a guest if you would like a guest. Let's add him to the guest list.
Yes, I'm about to say. We need to get on that and figure out how we're actually doing that.
I'll tell you how we'll get on it. You guys donate to our fucking Patreon, and we can... I don't know. I think... what I'm thinking right now is we will just purchase another podcast mic that we will then send to people, because it is very easy if you think, and you'll just ship it around. Okay. Maybe we could say, like, would you like to donate $10 towards shipping to ship it back to us?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Or just ship it on to the next person. I feel like that makes more sense.
Actually, yes.
Save on some shipping costs, you know.
Save on the shipping costs.
Yeah.
We'll workshop it. So the hot take corner is...
Shout out Luke. Thank you, Luke. Also, reminder, if you have a question that you'd like for us to answer,
what's our
you
email?
can email us at sofinancechattachat@gmail.com. Thanks. Okay.
And if you are a Gen Zer and like the tiki-talkie, we do have a tiki-talkie called Soph and Anne's.
Okay.
Chit the Chat, I think, is our actual full username. How annoying. Where we have behind-the-scenes footage and never-before-seen content. The limoncello, and I think I uploaded us getting stuck.
Oh, did you upload that video?
Yes, so I uploaded the video, and I uploaded us getting stuck in the hotel. My mom hates me, and I asked her, as I was editing last week's, I was like, hey, can you send me robot footage of the play at VBS? And she just said, I was on stage, I don't know. And I was like, okay, can you but I guess she was not. Okay. I'm trying to think, would your mom have it? Like, is there anyone
I don't know. I have no idea.
The lost footage, you guys.
It's gotta be somewhere, though. Like, someone's gotta have that on a home video or something.
Let us know. Anyone? Any listeners?
Anybody out there? Anybody out there? Anyway.
Hot takes can be, what, Ansley, in your opinion, what is the most overrated musical of all time?
Oh. Uh-oh. Wait, you're also answering this, right?
Yes, but, I don't know, because I can't think of one that I've seen that I hated. Or one that I guess I've listened to that I've hated.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say, I'm going to go off of listening to it, which I don't know if that's fair, because I haven't seen it. I have not seen this in person, and I'm going to get hate for this. Uh-oh. But, disclaimer, I'm gonna say this
Just
and
say
then I
it.
will
Say it
explain
with your chest.
Okay, I have the two that come to mind right off the bat. One, Cats. That I really do not understand why it is so popular. I really, really don't. Like, there is one song in Cats that is incredible. I think it's a beautiful song. I think it's either Memory or Memories. I don't remember the song title.
All
But
alone in the moonlight.
yeah, right. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I can't remember if it's Memories singular or Memories plural. But anyway, that song is incredible. It's beautiful. And if you've seen Cats in person, maybe what gets you is the costume design or the way that everyone's milling about the stage as a cat. I just don't get it. Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand. And I really don't understand why it's been so popular for so long. So that's probably my main answer. The other one that I have not seen, and this is the one that I get hate for, right, is Phantom of the Opera, because I don't like. I know. Go ahead, bring it on. Bring on the hate. I get it. No, and this is why, and this is a personal opinion. It's not necessarily that I think it is overrated, so maybe this is a bad answer, but I really just personally don't enjoy the sound of the organ. So when the organ is like the main instrument, and when I hear, I'm just like, I don't
see that
like it.
Opposite for me. Like, I hear those chords. Wasn't a theater kid, but was, I guess, secretly, like, couldn't have been without our drama department, right? But that movie, I remember watching that. Mom let me watch that as probably too young of a child, and I was just like, yes. And that was like number one on my iPod, on my Nano iPod. I was in that, like, I would fall asleep to it. Like, I would, like, run to
again,
I love that soundtrack.
Think that one, I think I'm going to go with Cats, though. I think that's the most overrated of all time. Because Phantom of the Opera, while I personally don't enjoy the organ, so most of the soundtrack is kind of ruined for me, I do understand why people like it. I understand why it is famous. I think, like, yeah, I do understand it. And, like, Think of Me, again, is a beautiful song, right? Yeah, beautiful song, right? So I do understand that. But even the storyline is creepy. Like, that is another thing.
There's some things ignored.
That is going to go, like, number 2
where
for me.
Everyone's kind of like, this is fine.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's not, though. That's weird. And it's creepy and it's weird. So, I don't know. But I have never seen Phantom. I've only listened to Phantom. So I've never actually seen it.
We should watch that this Christmas, Ansley.
Okay. All right, I'll push through the organ music. I'll push through it.
Honestly, this might get, like, hate. No.
Here we go.
Because I think I was just like, I love the music of Hadestown.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah. Well, have you seen it? I forget.
Yes, I have, and
like,
I loved it.
Seen
I absolutely loved it. But also, talk about somebody that doesn't like sad endings, like tragic endings. Like, yeah, that's a tragic ending to a show.
Yeah, I think that was also why I was just like, ooh, this is like not... This is not leaving me good feelings in my heart.
I loved it. I remember getting chills in that show. I loved that show. It was so good. But also, it doesn't, like, I love the bittersweet endings, that doesn't, when he, like, turns around and there's like, ding, and she goes, Orpheus, and you're just like, oh my gosh, it's too good. On another thing, not that Luke asked for this at all.
Not that you asked for this at all.
But I will say a musical that I was, like, most surprised about, like, because I didn't know anything about the musical, was Bright Star. I remember watching that musical, and I was shook by how much I just loved this show. It just was, like, a beautiful moment of art for me where I just knew nothing about the show, knew nothing about the music. I'd never heard it in my life, and I just, like, sobbed and cried of tears of joy. Like, it was just great. It was awesome.
Aww. That's how I felt.
That's not really a hot take, but
that's how I felt about The Greatest Showman, because we went to see it in theaters, and it was either we were just like, oh, let's go see this, or I think the movie we wanted to see was, like, sold out or something like that. It was, like, unplanned or whatever. We had no idea going in, and then it was just like, And I will always remember just like, yeah, just like, and it's a beautiful movie.
Yeah,
I love a beautiful movie. Yeah. Who is Zendaya's love interest in that? I'm like
Zac
forgetting
Efron.
now. Oh, boom.
No, of course. Okay, what's another hot take? What else did he give us? Because he gave us a few, right?
Oh, I was gonna say we might be done.
Oh, should we save them? Okay.
Because we are at an hour, but you know how we love to force them to listen extra. Okay, this one I feel like this one could be quick.
Okay.
If you had to remove one beloved animal from existence forever, what would it be and why?
It has to be a beloved animal. It can't just be
beloved.
Any animal. You just said beloved.
Well, that's what he wrote. That's what he wrote.
Okay,
beloved.
A beloved animal.
Now I don't like it. I say a koala.
Why?
Because what do they really contribute? Like,
I don't know. They're cute.
I'm not Yeah, they're cute. That's it. You know what I mean? That's it.
There's a lot of beloved
pandas,
animals that are cute, and that's it.
Well, that's why I'm keeping pandas, because they're fucking hilarious, and they're just like we'll still watch pandas when we want something cute. Okay. Apparently, koalas are actually like pretty
mean.
Like, yeah, pretty mean. I've heard they don't have good brain development, and this could be a rumor. I'm sorry, koalas. I've heard rape rumors. I think they're rapists, apparently. Yeah. So. No, I'm like actually serious. Like, I think they like don't have...
Okay, but that just came out of nowhere. It's just like
okay, I'll Google it right now. During breeding season, male koalas can become aggressive and will attempt to mate with females regardless of whether the female is receptance.
Okay, well, there you go.
Males may bite the female's neck during the process in order to overpower her.
Ew.
Yeah, this is, it's not the vibe. It's giving not the vibe, so koalas, you're out. You're out. We thought you were beloved. We don't, sorry. Rapists are very low on the, like we said, fascist, we said racist, and then there's rapist. Get out. Get out of my podcast if you're a rapist. Koalas,
true that.
Canceled.
Yeah, no, true that. Okay, also, though, speaking of... This isn't really speaking of. It's not really speaking of. Anyway, so my mentor teacher here, she's teaching like 11th to 12th grade. And every single start of English class, we do something that's called First Five, where we have the first 5 minutes of class and the students write something for 5 minutes. So it might be a paragraph, or it might be like a list of 10, or it might be like a creative story or some type of writing that they do in the first 5 minutes of class. It's great. So for her 12th graders, I was like, this is amazing. It was like, list the 10 last things that you Googled. And so she like wrote it out for them. And I was like, that's so funny.
That's
I absolutely love that. It is very brave. But I also was like, that's
koalas rapists.
That's why it made me think of it. I was like, that would be so funny. Can you imagine you put that on the board with the 12th graders? Number 1, our koalas.
I would be that teacher where like I'd have to be like, sorry, I can't write my circus.
Skip. I don't know what beloved animal I would get rid of. I really am just like...
Do we need donkeys? Do we need them?
Honestly, no. I'm ragging on this animal. I'm going to go with cats. I just like don't really like cats.
Ooh, cat lovers.
I don't really like cats so much.
I feel like half of our fans are not, because you're either a cat person or a dog person.
I know. They're going to stop listening to the podcast. So true. I think it's because cats like, and I think that's another reason that why the musical just 0% appeals to me, because I don't trust cats. I feel like they're sketchy. Like they're always sketchy. They look at you and you're just like, if I wouldn't even be surprised if it just leapt at my face and clawed my eyes out, you know? Like they're just, you don't know what they're going to do, and it makes me nervous.
We don't like that.
I don't like it.
And we don't
I do not like it.
You heard it here first, y'all. Ansley wants to exterminate cats. Boom.
And Sophie's going to get rid of the rapist koalas.
Not a bad gig. You know what I mean? Saving people.
Not a bad gig.
Saving the female koalas. Well, I guess they have to go too. So. Sorry.
I was about to say, it says beloved animal, so
Sorry.
they're just out.
And I think that's all I have
And so
to
this
say.
one, I think this outro should be Luke, since we did his hot takes.
You know,
Yeah.
I think you're right.
I think so. And do we have more Luke hot takes for next time, for another time?
We
Were
have
there
one
more of them?
more.
Okay, so we'll save that one for another day.
Another
We'll
day,
work it
another
out
rainy
sometime.
day where we didn't prepare and do our due diligence. We just jump on, okay? We just get excited to talk to each other.
Yep, true that. I was like, we're in it, and I have
question of
no
the
idea
week.
what the question of the week is. So, hot take, shout out Luke.
In it now.
We love you, Luke, and we want to have you as a guest on our podcast.
Yeah. Yep. This is my heart. The people listening are like, why is it so quiet right now? I'm trying to make a kid heart. How do you do that?
What?
Okay, I did it.
Ding.
It looks like a penis. Okay, anyway. Thank you, Luke.
Soph and Anne's out.